Charlie Wilson's Appliances, TVs, and Mattresses has what you need. We've got over $2 million of inventory in stock and ready to go. Charlie has the brands you love and the service that keeps you coming back. Your dollar goes farther at Charlie Wilson's in Clarksville.
Greater Clark schools are troubleshooting some transportation woes, and a local artist is preparing for an overseas tour. Those details right now. Thank you for joining us right now. I'm Corey McCauley. In your top headline, sponsored by Clark Memorial Health. Greater Clark schools are working to better streamline their bus routes after some logistical issues on the first day of school Wednesday. In a statement from the school system, officials say the first few days of school are exciting in so many ways, but are also full of logistical obstacles that are problem solved in the moment. This year's launch has had a few more obstacles than most, with route changes, construction areas, and enrollment modifications. Explaining some of the issues, officials say they had 3 buses that reported being full. In response to that, overflow buses are sent to finish the stops left on the route. Officials say those 3 areas are being reviewed to see if any additional routes are necessary. Other factors include parents and students not knowing they needed to place a transportation request for all changes in their students' transportation information. The Sellersburg Police Department is getting a new building. The police department will soon move into a new building that's more than 9,000 square feet, providing more space for the department to operate out of. The new location is on Old State Road 60. Renovations to the space will happen over the next couple months. Tentative completion on the renovations is expected to be done by the beginning of 2022. In your sports news, brought to you by Call's Body Shop, Charlestown High School has a new boys basketball coach. Matt Lynch is excited to be back home. He started at Charlestown back in May. The New Albany High School graduate and former Bulldogs assistant coach spent the past 5 seasons as the head coach at Tell City.
Everything's been going great. We had a good summer, good month of June, where the guys kind of got to know my expectations. I got to, get myself acclimated with them. Really pleased with the progress we made from the beginning of June to the end of June, and really looking forward to the start of the season.
The 32-year-old graduated from New Albany High School in 2008 and was the assistant at his alma mater for 6 years, spending 3 seasons as the freshman coach and 3 more as the junior varsity coach. In your business news, sponsored by First Harrison Bank, Southern Indiana Works is hosting an advanced manufacturing pipeline job fair next Thursday, August 5th. Companies in attendance will include American Fuji Seal, Niagara, Graphic Packaging International, Simtech, Silver Creek Leather, KCC Manufacturing, Amatrol, and GKN. Individuals with job offers can expect to start working and earning wages immediately and receive free training. After successfully completing training, employees are guaranteed pay raises and upward career pathways in advanced manufacturing. The job fair is from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Work One office at 2125 State Street in New Albany. In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Huber's Orchard and Winery, Southern Indiana artist Nick Dittmeier is ready to step back into the world of live performances. He and his band, the Sawdusters, are preparing for a 6-week tour in Europe starting next week. I sat down with Dittmeier to discuss music during the pandemic and returning to the stage.
I'm dragging these weeds.
With 20 years of performing under his belt, for Nick Dittmeier, the stage feels like home. He describes 2020 as emotional. Not being able to perform live left him feeling like a part of his identity was missing.
We had to adapt, as that was. So that, that is a big part about coming back and integrating who you are in what you feel comfortable doing.
In May, he officially started back booking gigs for the first time in more than a year. He says the past few months have been baby steps, getting back to what felt like normal pre-pandemic.
Really just about as far as like hearing goes and volume and stuff like that, not being used to volume. Like it's kind of a weird thing where if your ears aren't around that for like long periods of time, then it makes like way quieter stuff sound explosive.
His third European tour was halted by COVID-19. Now, after nearly 2 years of planning, he and his band are eager to get back on the road.
There's like 40 shows. It's 6 weeks, so we're going to be in Belgium, Germany, Sweden, Denmark, Spain, the Netherlands.
As for what's to come, he says this winter he plans to hit the studio to record new music, with a new record coming in 2022. You can catch Dittmeier perform here locally tonight at the Bicentennial Park Summer Concert Series in New Albany. The shows run from 6:30 to 9:30. In your weather forecast, sponsored by Langford Funeral Home. Today expect partly cloudy skies with a possible stray shower, a high of 84. Into your weekend, Saturday, it'll be mostly cloudy with a thunderstorm possible, a high of 78. Sunday, it'll be warmer with a high of 85 and partly cloudy. And Monday, mostly sunny skies to start your week, a high of 84. And that's what's happening right now for Friday, July 30th. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful weekend.